Alright, um, welcome to Word from Your Mother. This is, as always, a test run. I will probably be, I'm going to make me a thumbnail with this fan and probably a deck of tarot cards and just something that you see at the beginning of every one of them. But I got a different camera, and this is a test for volume, and it's a test for upload time and everything, and it's endorsement of hairbrushing everywhere. Alright, but I do not have to get up anymore. I'm looking at the screen. That's driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Okay, but I know it's running. Let me just, okay, let me just try this. Now, before I was used to looking at a tiny me in the cell phone, right? Now I'm just looking at a black, wow, I don't like that either. I'm glad y'all are here, and this camera is plug and play. I hope this sound isn't just killing you. I'm sorry. Now it'll at least look like I'm... Let me see what that looks like. Oh, that's yeah, that's better. I wish it was right there. My hair is horrible. Alright. And I got some different lighting going on, and today is March 13th. I'm really not sure. And like I said, this is a new camera that came. Excuse me, one moment, please. So now I don't have to walk and talk, right? And there's this, and this, and this. And Spirit, bless us with your wisdom today. Spirit. I don't know why I do that. It serves no purpose. I just want to give the spirits a shake. Okay. Do you know, ever since I brought cough drops over here, my nose has dried up, and I have not used it yet. I do still have a cough, but it is nowhere near the adventure that it was. I don't know. Thank you, Spirit. I've got something in my eye. Okay, we got significance. You be you. Oh, I gotta realign. Okay. When I looked up, I didn't know where to focus at. Focus. Eyes on the prize. What are the to be fair, Merlin, raise your energy vibration. Oh, I've got two. Raise your energy vibration and create a stress-free life. Every thought that you have impacts you. By shifting in the middle of a weakening thought to one that strengthens, you raise your energy vibration and strengthen yourself in the immediate energy field. I think I have created a nice little energy field here. I got some Christmas lights stuffed under the sink. And I got the door open. It's a nice ET kind of glow. And I got that big keyhole light going on up there. And then my man, he gave me one of them color changing lights from Walmart on a hanging light that is under there as well. But I got it on the yellow setting. And it's just so nice and hippie in here. I just about can't stand it. And I'm going to put something different on here. I got a blackout blanket on there right now, and it's awful, but I can't find anything darker. So, and tomorrow I'm going to get me a flathead screwdriver and some needle nose pliers, and I'm going to pull the plastic out of this window and clean up over there. And, oh, I got an air conditioner. Yeah. So that's next on my list. But this is just great in the camera. He found it online, and made me buy it, and then we had a little fight about it because I'm an idiot. But I get stressed out when I have to learn stuff. I really do. It's hard for me to read, and it's hard for me to absorb what I'm doing anymore, and it didn't used to be that way. But this is great. This ambiance. And it says, create a stress-free life. You have the power to create the naturally stress-free and tranquil life you desire. You can either activate thoughts that produce stress within you, or activate thoughts that make stress impossible. It's your choice. It is. It's all about choice. Oh, let me like that. Roller skate and the fan. Oh, and I got the always my thermometer, my thermostat. Yeah. It says, seek out information that will help you. On the vine, that's family. Word on the vine, that's communication. The vine. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. I would say that would be connected to storyteller. If that camera, I keep catching myself looking at my head in the laptop, which is behind the camera. If I put that camera up like a 2-inch platform, it would be positioned right where my head is, and everything would be copacetic. So I don't even know if you can see me looking at different stuff. I'm trying to look at the camera, but I just look at, because it's moving. Anyways, I'm okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Nope. Well, there, I'm directly behind the camera. Okay. I think it's okay for the first day, but I don't know. You know me. Cobweb. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Network surrounding you. A little safety bubble. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I see you. To be fair and Merlin. Okay, you got significance. You be you. Focus. Eyes on the prize. Yeah. Just to be in the moment, in the creative moment, is a bliss by itself. It really is. Like to be in the groove when I was making a quilt. And this too, this creating the scene. I mean, it's over here. Don't let me kid you. I posted pictures. This is a trailer that is literally stuffed full of crap, and I carved out this space, and everywhere that you can't see is literally full of. No, I carved out a little bit bigger space for that space heater. Everywhere else is sky high full of shit. Now I'm going to be working on it, but I'm going to do it. That's how this came to be over here. Was I came over here to start cleaning it out, and I was setting up a place where I could take breaks and watch YouTube, because I put along, and then it got too cold. And then I moved in here for a few weeks, and then it got too hot. Now I got air conditioner, and I'm back to square one. But now I got my break area is done, and as soon as I can get rid of that kerosene heater, I will have a work area to sort through all this crap. Yeah, and then I'm going to have one monstrous yard sale, except for the coats. The coats stay. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I need an intervention. We need a coat intervention, a blanket intervention, and a Tupperware intervention. But anyway, I guess to be fair, it's pretty good. Things are pretty good. I have a selection of crock pots, as many as I want. 38 is balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Life often offers experiences that are challenging, experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between. I guess he left. I thought he was going to stay longer. Okay. To letting go, to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states, and you will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. Yes, I agree with that 100%. And it's also, season has a great effect on me. It does. And this is like a little cave. When I turn off that one lamp, I only have 2 lights on up here, and the rest of it is individual good light up crap, right? If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance, and you reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect, and then wondrous things will be revealed now. Injustice and inequality are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or you may be called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. What a wholesome message that really was. And then we have the Merlin. There's something rushing madly toward us. Number 1. The irony of that was not lost on me. I don't know what that is. We don't have any fans on up here. Come on! Merlin. Alchemy. Justice and balance. You had balance in the other one. That was the first word of this card was balance, wasn't it? First sentence. Merlin is a messenger of initiation. Oh yeah, I was wanting to see this too. I was like wondering if I was wanting to emphasize a point. I have a crystal ball around here somewhere. Well, I have a crystal. I wonder if it would catch the light. It's not even in sight. Oh, there was a glitch. I thought I saw a glitch earlier. Okay. The magical aspect of Merlin can be summoned to help you find an answer that is within you. Introspection. To be fair. Focus. Significance. What is your participation? When Merlin appears, he tells you that justice will be done in all matters of your query, but not by any forceful action. Instead, ask yourself what you need to do to bring balance into your life. What can you do to fix this? And I've been asking you, you're after some big the big family dynamic. Do you still need this? Instead, ask yourself what you can do to bring balance into your life. Are you working too hard, perhaps overthinking things? Do you have enough downtime? The answers you seek are not found in obvious places. It is time to go within through meditation and prayer and ask the spirit world of the Merlin's magical influence to send you signs and omens to help you chart your course. The Merlin says that he will... I have a hard time saying that. The Merlin says that he will lend you his wisdom and magic on this leg of your journey until you can claim it as your own. It's kind of like fake it till you make it. That's trying on a hat, trying on a new role, easing into it. You will never have to look outside yourself for answers when the Merlin appears. Remember, all signs and omens sent by the Merlin are but reflections of that which is within you already. So it's sort of a magician. Spit that out of my mouth. Okay. Well, this is all sounding really, really outstanding. And, we're going to have... You have a lot of questions for who you are. This says, who am I? Who are you? And it says for you to go within, and you need to find the significance that you think that you have in life, as well as the significance of life. What does life mean to you? What do you think life is? What do you think you are? You need to create a stress-free place for this imagining. Could this be someone doing donuts in the cornfield? Okay. Yes, introspective. Healing. And stone. I watched a video today about stones being words for orbs and another word for frequency. And of course there's the rushing brook, and it is a frequency, I'm sure. The frequency of Zen. Healing. Dreaming. keep them guys together. I just like it that way. I wish I could see them. Healing, spending time together. Who are you in your relationship as well? You are reimagining yourself. And since yourself is connected to this other person, you're sitting right here on the bench with them, you might reimagine, at least extend the invitation, because you're going to do all this reimagining, and then they're not going to know you. And they might see you as the stranger, right? So invite them to, keep your door open. Keep your door open. The vine, the connection. I'm seeing a little creative space and time, a creative pocket. Invite your person to be in it with you, at least. Don't come out of it sometimes. Come out of your creative pocket to be, if they don't want to be in there, or if they reject it, that's okay. And you should 100% make time for this creative pocket that you have, as well as your relationship that resists being in this creative pocket with you. Alright? Make time for both. Okay? But do invite them in. Don't shut the door. I mean, what's the reason that you liked them to begin with? It was because you are, I know who you are, and you passed ideas back and forth. So therefore, you all used to talk, and you explored ideas. You're curious. They like to talk. I got that long time back. Road closed. Detour. Deter. He deterred him from his course. Definition: to prevent from doing, discourage. The detour sign detours cars from using the highway. Synonyms: avert, hinder, prohibit. Antonyms: encourage, instigate, and stimulate. Do not be detoured. Dude, if dude tries to detour you, I can't say it, give it up, from your new hobbies, from your new belief, your new thoughts, your new goals, your new endeavor. If he's trying to deter you, it might be because he's afraid that what you're going to become is a life without him. Okay? And fear of that, he doesn't see it. But he has no desire to lose you. But man, it's all on how far do you take it, right? You ever seen that movie Boxing Helena? Oh my God. But that's the line, because that's where I went, dot to dot. That's where my dot went. Oh, dot. I wonder what happened to that woman. Didn't he just recently die? I think he did. I think he was cursed from a long time ago, though. I honestly do. Okay, our song is it's Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, and no. And a season ticket on a one-way ride. I'm on the highway to hell. Oh my God. Well, that ought to answer any volume issues or questions I might have. Okay. And highway to hell. To be fair. Somebody shoot down back now. And well, it's too late to stop now, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll finish up these oracles real quick and I'll go look. Okay. The big thing? Well, I'm not going to... Your big energy is... I want string lights all over this house. And I don't know why, but every time I come in here today, I hear that song from Dirty Dancing. I know it's the lighting. When Ray picks her up, no, have time of my life. I'm retarded. I need Sarah's help. But I'm just so happy. And I'm happy that in this camera, like I said, it's plug and play and it's just simple, right? And I was able to do that, and I thought it was going to be so much more. But it's this other system, and did that just glitch? Yes. This is also what I'm watching for. Oh my God, it's so overwhelming. Spirit. The Fool. Brand new start. Brand new story. Brand new connection. High Priestess on the bottom. And bugs in the kitchen. And then I told you I wrote on them, right? We'll see what we see now in our cozy sunset lighting. I mean, it's just, I lived in Florida for a while, and the light there, and this is kind of like it. And our sun doesn't shine the way it used to. This is like a sunset set used to look. And I just feel good in it. Belladonna, number 20. Guardianship and protection by others. That's being protected in your cobweb, and that's also children. Taking care of children, taking care of things. A house, a household. Stable relationship. Ten of Pentacles, happy ever after and stuff. And then you got Ivy on the bottom, which is overcoming obstacles and tenacity. Yeah, you're in this for the long haul. You're not going anywhere. You're not going to run away. This is your life. And this is what you choose to live, I guess. And now, dun 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 dun. troublesome cards. Spirit. Show me something about this person that's going to matter in the next few days. Show me the seeker's energy. This is all you, girlfriend, okay? You're the fool off on a new adventure. And this is your person's energy. Alright? We'll try that. And I can add to it if it works. I have another stand. I don't have enough table. This camera's going to be so awesome. It's just going to make me a cage. I like a room inside of a room. Because the most frustrating part of this, besides the inability to learn anything anymore, I mean, just turning on that studio makes my mind shut down. It really does. And struggling to read it, it's difficult. And this light is easy for me to read in too. My eyes hurt all the time. All the time. Alright. Your person's energy. Is teacher. Light attribute. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Their dark side is the ability to manipulate or abuse you, teaching you negative traits and destructive skills. That's gaslighting. Okay. I am liking this so far. And this little guy even stand up here? Okay, okay. This guy, he talks a good line, right? Oh my God, because you're the first one to defend him. And he is smart. He is smart. Okay. We'll get, the next thing I have to do is I have to put some sort of ramp over this, vent back here. Shit. Okay, I'll put that up. Well, you can still see me. You know, it's not just my tits. Okay. Anyway, like I said, this is a big experiment. Oh. And overall, I'm pleased. I am really pleased. Other than that, I get crabby when I get anxious about learning something, though. I get real bitchy. And I'm really distracted, and it's hard for me to retain it. Oh my God, and he goes so fast. And I can't read sideways. I can't read sideways. He's like, here, look at this, but he's talking about something on... So I'm leaning over, and you know, I'm lost right there. This is great. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, it's one big experiment. And I'm getting ready to start right now. I don't particularly like that there, though, but because I'm sure that's where I would knock it off at. So that's mostly okay, though. Okay? Yeah, not bad. A little funhouse mirror over here, and let's get that back off the table. Alright, Spirit, Here we go. I hope I'm still recording. I don't know if this thing shuts off. I don't have any, well, the green light is still on. See where my granddaughter gets it? Stormy, are you watching this? And my Libra buddy, Connor, Tristan, and my grandkids, Colin, Char. Oh! I gotta get Char up here. She gotta help me. I know once, because she's the little organizer too. And I'm almost to the point. Once I get that air conditioner installed, I mean, I don't even, like I said, it's 82 right now, and I am fine. But with you working, that might be a different thing. And I'm sure I'm gonna. There's a ton of shit in this trailer. A ton. Okay, so next, the window, and there's holes in the floor. I gotta see to that. But next, the window. And there's about a 4-foot square area over here of stuff from where my aunt passed away. There's a lot of books, my books, her books, that were just brought in here and packaged up when she passed away. And I'm going to see if I can't, I need some bookshelves. Alright. But I would empty that out if I could. 6 of Wands. Victory. What am I talking about? All the rock bottom. You're sliding into home. Victory after a long battle. The King of Wands has slid into home. 4 of Cups. Not happy. Not happy with your arrival. Not happy with your station. But accepting of it, I guess. Wishing for better. You want to drink from a higher cup. You have. It is what it is, but you're planning for better. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you've got big dreams. Your things are looking up. Three of Cups, you got a good work environment, good family, good friends. You have social connections. This looks pretty good. Maybe there are a lot of cups here on this board. If you're, do you do a little drinking? Does your person do a little drinking? Maybe you want to tone that down a little bit. And refocus if so. There's a lot of cups here. Now there are. But new responsibilities. Teacher. Eight of Cups. That is you walking away from old programming. Because you want your star. But you've decided to hold off the Tower. I don't know how that got upside, I thought, Spirit. And the Page of Swords, and now you're just watching. You're waiting to see. You're waiting to see if they're going to join you in this transformation. Yeah, you want to do some. You're waiting to see if they're going to raise their vibration to you, because you can't wait anymore. You want them to join you. And underneath is the Hierophant. You're thinking about the stand-up, do-right man, and that's who you want. And that's who you are. Also, I think you want them to mirror you and come with you. What in the hell is that noise? Is there anybody in here? Oh!
I was trying not to interrupt your video.
That's okay. Well, like I said, this is a big test.
Yeah, apologies. I forgot to grab milk.
That's okay. Pause video record. Okay, here we go. That was my son Zachary. He came over to get the milk. I'm creeping around. Like coming out of the darkness wasn't going to scare me more than knocking on the door. Oh, man. I'm going to start locking that door. That's another incentive to turn the air conditioner on, because right now I got the back door open, because I got bells and stuff. I got this place locked down pretty much. Hey, baby. Okay. You're waiting on dude. You want dude to rise. You want dude to rise to the occasion. That's what I feel. You're trying to. You're trying to make him take the exit with you. You want to take the exit. You don't want to go without him, but you want to go. What is that song? Then pick. Na 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 na. They really don't care. All right. Three of Swords on the bottom. Significance. Focus. It's focus and frequency that will raise you. Raise your frequency. You're holding it off. Okay. Four Swords. Oh my goodness. Alright, Jean. Every time I think you and Pat suck so bad that I can't stand it anymore. I find a depth of nobility in you all that cannot be reached by many. Ooh. The Spirit wants me to tell you that, so I did. Spirit, what do you have for me on the Six of Wands? I have Knight of Wands. You're going to bang your own drum. All right. And the King of Wands. Is that a balance with him? No, the Queen of Wands. That's definitely about... You're mirroring each other, okay? You're going to bang your own drum, and so is he. And it's kind of like together, apart, right? Both of you. Both of you create separately together. But you're not happy about that. Because, it's your light. It's your light. Coming from your cup. There's the King of Wands. Is he There's the King of Wands here. King of Wands, you love him. You give him your light. You're tired of giving him your light. You want your light. You got other ideas than what he wants. Is he up in your business? There's the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Right? Are you the more creative of the two? Or does he, oh my God, the man. Do not ask the man the question unless you want him to solve it for you. And solving the problem often entitles him to take it over. Okay? And this is a fighting for boundaries as well. Not happy with this because it's your son. Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Three of Cups, High Priestess, the Hanged Me. You're seeing it differently. All that old programming. Hey, what did I do? Did I do that there too? Yes, I did. Okay, and you're seeing it differently, that old programming. You're having a look. You're getting in alignment with what you want. You're in alignment with what you want, and it's not the King of Wands. It's not the King of Wands. It's not. It's It's a different kind of creativity. It's your thing. You'll do what you want. But he's doing it too. Two creative forces. Yes. And this here is you having to fight a little bit to get your creative force noticed. Or to make time for your creative force, because before you started making time for your creative force, it was pouring into him and his creative force, okay? You're taking back your son, and you're still not there yet. It's a work in progress. And then you're happy with it. And dude will be fine. He can stand on his own. Like I said, that's very creative. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands both are they are the fire, right? That's where the creativity starts. You've got something working. You've got some ideas that you feel strongly about and you're in alignment with, and it might be strengthening your connection to Source. I mean, I'm telling you, quilting, especially when there's no one else around, it's a bliss. It is. And it's a connection to more than you are. Just being in the moment. Just being in the moment. You forget about yourself. You lose yourself in the creativity, in the creation. And you've been tired. Something's been holding you back, and you've been letting it hold you back, like you've been putting yourself on the back burner for a long time in favor of this other creative source here. And you not only stifling yourself for them, but pouring into them. They don't need it. They don't need it. They're a creative force just like you. They do not need it. And if they tell you that they do, then they are parasiting off of you. You know how creativity goes. This person is the same way. It's like feast or famine. You're on or you're off. You know that when you're in a healthy place, you are more likely to be on creativity. Okay? And this dude, in some way, I think stifling you made his creativity greater. Or he claimed it. He claimed your success. I don't know. He took it over. There's the Seven of Swords. Where do I put this? Oh, you walking away under cover of night. A theft. You're walking away because someone stole something from you. Stole your dreams. Someone's stealing your dreams. Can't get to your dreams. Can't honestly approach your dreams. Gonna have to go around the back road. You gotta go right now. Fuck this. I'm leaving for better, where I can do what I know is in me. Why would someone be lying to you? Why would someone want to mess with your star? There's the Star and the Empress. Okay, there's the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords. See, I don't know who the Seven of Swords is. Are you lying to yourself? Are you being sneaky? Are you being diplomatic? I don't see a lot of anger here. I see a shift of perception. There's still love, but there is also, you haven't left, but you're making time for you, and that has limited their time. Time for you too. And you're going to walk away to get it. You'll lie if you have to. Or there's something, you want a little distance. You don't want them all up in there. Okay, you want your space. You don't want them all up in there, but you don't want to piss them off. You're trying to downplay it. You're trying not to rub it in their face, okay? Because it's making you happy. You're getting a connection to a higher source through it. This hobby, this endeavor, whatever. Where am I? I lost myself again. Okay, and then you're holding off the Tower because the Tower was a certain thing, and it has been for quite some time. And I've been telling you that not only you're living in the Tower, you've been holding it up forever, and let it go, sister. Right? You're still holding the Tower off. But here it shows that you've made a couple of changes. Maybe you're living in the Tower, but you've fixed it up a little bit to your specifications. But I say don't live in the Tower. Okay? Judgment. Oh, you're holding off the Tower. You want a second chance. Considering a second chance because you're doing this different right here. You joined a gym, a book club, or something. I don't know what you did, but you struck out and you did something for you, and you're sticking to your guns. And it's not gonna. Nobody is rushing towards you to tell you how great it is. Okay, that's not there because you turned them into spoiled little brats. They're used to having you all to themselves as much as they want, and now they're trying to deal with that. And there you got the Fool again. You go. Proceed with caution. Proceed with clarity. Protection. You're in a protected space, a strong place for you to do what you want to do. This teacher, this other your person, right? You're putting him out. You're putting him out of sorts. Here it is, the Nine of Cups. You're putting him out. He's put out. You don't want him to be put out. You want him to go with you. But he has several reservations about that. Not only is it an ongoing argumentative relationship, yes, it very much is. When it's good, you all, that's just the way you are, back and forth, little sting. Zip, 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 zip. But it's because you all have been stagnant, right? And now that you're both doing the creative thing, and it's different. It's different. But it's kind of the same. It can become the same. He can, you wanted to do something creative, and now everybody's I don't know, but he's still bitching. I don't understand. Complaining. But the two of you have felt the creative spark. Even though these sparks, he's right there in your business, but it's probably because you asked him, you second guess yourself all the time. And quite frankly, he's the mather. He's the grapher. Remember? You're the buy 15 dogs in the parking lot. Puppies. Okay? Brand new beginning. And you want him to go with you. You're dragging him with you. Ease up, okay? You stayed with him so long because he is the rock of the two of you. He is the stable. You rely on him. Right? To push him too much, too soon, too fast is to destabilize him, which destabilizes you. He will move. You just don't think you'll live long enough to see it. And there's the magician upside down. Yes, you worry about you. Stop worrying about what he's doing, okay? He's fine. He is fine. Just don't rub it in his face that just be softly for you. Softly your time. And then just go do it. And enjoy it while you're doing it. Queen of Pentacles, you are going to enjoy it because you're the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You are in your element. You have been waiting so long for this outlet, and you finally, I guess the feeling, it's time for your outlet to reopen. And there you have the Four of Cups again, but it's not enough, and you are nowhere near satisfied with it. You want more. You want more. You want it right now, right now. And also, that's like you just thinking about everything that you do want, and you love everything. You just want to drink from a higher cup, and that's you reaching out for it into the sun. Because your higher cup is full of you, and you're ready to have it. You're ready to drink from that higher cup. And the Empress and the King of Wands. The Empress again. You had the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? And the Empress there. It's your call. It's your call. It's your cup. He doesn't. Get out of my cup. Tell him. You're getting ready. He's in your business. It's annoying you. I mean, it's. He's a distraction, and you would rather not be distracted from what you're doing. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. You've got ideas. You've got new things going on. And you want him to go with you. He's holding you back. That's what it is. You try and figure out how to, his ego, his pride, his fear, just like I get really anxious whenever I hate to, my first answer is no, right? This guy's the same way. And you're having to just, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups. You held back for a long time, and you see that the time is over now. Now it's time for you to be the Queen of Wands that you want to be. You're beating your own drum. You're carrying on. You're the Queen of Wands here. The Queen. Yeah, it's time for you to enlarge yourself, my dear. Right, and enlarge your life. Enlarge everything. Enlarge everything. It's a different level. It's a different thought process. And you're going to go. You want him to go with you, but you're going to go if he doesn't. Ten of Pentacles. You're not going to be held back. You're not going to be deterred. You talked out of it. Downsized. Stuck at the off-ramp. Not going anywhere. You've given some thought to stopping the tower, and maybe you all have agreed to redo it, but really what it is, okay, let's say that you're all back together. Okay, let me look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's holding you back. He's holding you back. It's slow coming, but you're going to get everything that you want. And you might be unhappy for a little while. Unhappy, but really you're not, because it's all up here. And the two of you are still together. The two of you are solid, like a rock. And he's an old crusty Pat, traditional Pat. And he's a good man. You don't want to leave him. You want him to go with you. And you see many other opportunities that many different things that the two of you could be doing. And I think right here is the two of you kind of doing them. You've kind of started, right? And maybe he's taken a step forward and he's picked up something. But it is taking him out of his anger, but it's a very slow process, and it's on tap, okay? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Did I flip this one out? Yeah, I did. Okay. Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. You're happy with him. You don't want to leave him at all. You can't imagine leaving him, and the thought of being without your... What would you do without your man? And he's your man. He's the one that knows how to fix everything. He's the one that's stable. He's the one that's solid. When there's a problem, he's the one you go to. Okay? And even though it's quite a bit of his life is look at me, look at me, look at me, it's off, and it goes right hand in hand with people are looking at you because they're needing your assistance, okay? So one kind of bleeds into another, right? And it's that'll build up a entitlement, okay? But that's okay. Like the dude, oh my God, there used to be a dude at Ace Hardware. They were twins. I don't know if there's, I don't live there anymore. But both of them very curt and stoic. But the one twin was just unbelievably stoic to beyond the point of rudeness. But he knew exactly what, and we had conversations about him up at the cash register, okay, all the women did. We were standing in line, there was at least 7 of us this one day, and I remember this because I was like, it mattered. We all agreed that we did not care and he could be whatever way he wanted. And not only did we not care, we were not mad about it at all, because he knew immediately what we wanted. He understood the way the women asked it. Okay? And he would take us right to it. And then solve the next 3 questions that we didn't even know we had. He was on it. And this is the way your man is. This is the way your man. I mean, that is the... if that little man could just pop up in my life every time I had a question in something of an Ace Hardware nature, that would be so awesome. But I cannot imagine living with that man. He was just emotionally void. But for a faint sense of, you silly women. You silly, silly women. Women. And that's what you're I think that you've had enough of it. You chose to do it. You did it for a long time. And you're taking your son back. You're taking you back. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can whip one out here. I think this has been a pretty good reading. For the record, he said it was stifling in here. And although I wish I was wearing shorts, sort of, I'm fine. Fine. He said it was stifling. I don't want no fan in here to be blowing my cards around. Okay, Spirit, thank you for this lovely reading. Thank you for this lovely hue. Thank you. Thank you for my man who can fix anything. But I have plans too. I have plans. I even have wallpaper. But for right now, that's what I was telling him. I mean, until I can get out of this kitchen, this is really awesome. All I can do, I am going to cover up this wall with as much black as I can. Behind this blanket I hung up today, since I got the bigger aspect from this other camera, which is also on a different tripod. The other camera was much higher, and I think that's why you couldn't see it. But I had a half curtain of sunflowers that totally don't go with this whatsoever. It looks more like a fungus of some sort, something growing. I didn't have anything to put up, and it never mattered as long as I couldn't see it on the camera. But I can't have that. I mean, it looks okay. You can tell it's filled with sunflowers, but way over there, it takes on the appearance of many eyes. And I'm just not having it. Plus, it's a totally different scheme than that. I could probably do it if it was like that. Alright, Spirit. The Hermit. Withdrawn to oneself. A going within. An introspection. A seeking of a higher answer. The Two of Pentacles. Questions. What is my significance? Who am I? Serious questions. Questions that you need answers to. Five of Swords. You're tired of fighting about it. Why is that's the biggest question you have, is why do we fight so much? What is it, Spirit? That's the Page of Cups. Why are we fighting when all I want is love? I want to give you. Here's my cup. Why? God says it's some sort of karmic necessity. You're going through something really big. And he is here now to have a hand in it. And then we got the Six of Cups with the Hermit. Remembering the past things, remembering the goodness All them moments in the backyard, the sun on your face. Do you keep it? Because it's part of the fighting. There's temperance. It's been this way a long time. Long time. A long time fighting lifestyle. But that's just who they are. And there's the Knight of Swords. Well, you're just watching. You're just watching. You see, you've been fighting. You've been trying to pull him forward. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come with me. But I think you've withdrawn from that and you're just having a look at it. Because here's the Hermit. And here's the, well, that's not, you're watching. You're watching them, but you're also talking. You're watching, talking, convincing. You're putting your best foot forward. This is how you really feel. And there's the Seven of Cups. Oh, you're confused. It's what you really want, but you're confused. You tried every way you can think of to talk him into it, to drag him with you. Every avenue, to not have to cut him off. And then there's God. I don't know what God's going to do. I think maybe you should try to get with God a little bit, maybe do a little praying, and ask God if it's still, are you still doing what you think you should be doing? A lot of time, people are this is not real, not anymore. And you need to ask yourself what the significance is of what you're doing, where you're putting your energy, where you're pouring your cups out. Your stability may also be the same thing that blocks you. I don't understand that. Maybe you do. But your stability is definitely the stand-up, do-right man. And you don't want to leave him. You want him to go with you. Alright? He's resisting you. I don't know. Oh, I got the Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit on the Wheel of Fortune. I think you're going to just keep on doing what you're doing. You have to enforce your own worth. You have to make the time to do it. Nobody's going to do it for you. You have to stop asking him to do it. You have to stop asking him to validate you. You have to stop asking him for the approval that you are never going to get. Okay? And I also want to tell you something right now. It is that same fiery, creative personality that you are now, that I'm seeing a little hint of after a great absence. It's that person that he fell in love with. Right? And even though he might be a little jealous and feel left out because, and fearful that you're going to leave him. See, maybe he never thought he was going to get you, okay? At first, that first person he fell in love with, and he thought he could never get you, so it was okay to try. Then he got you. And the two of you are both creative, and it is in very different ways. He's a creative mather. You are the force of it, force of creativity. And there is no straight line to your flow. It is literally like this. And that is where you are most at home. Yeah, you're happy. And you're called to do it. You just, I mean, it's coming to you. It's in the way you fold the clothes. It's in the way you sweep the floor. It's in, you're just in alignment with your inner zen. You have an inner zen. getting the Five of Cups and you're unhappy about it. You even feel a little bit bad about feeling good because you don't think he is. Well, I'm telling you, he's mad. First of all, he's mad. He doesn't like not getting all the attention that he was used to. Right? So he's going to work it. And that's how he will deter you. Be strong. Be positive. Be loving. Let him it's hard. You can include him by asking him in, but if you do, that opens the door for him to take it over. Because he's the fixer. Okay? He's the fixer. But this is your main unhappiness. You have the Four of Cups on both sides. The reason that you're unhappy is because you want to be the one in the spotlight. In your spotlight. You don't want him in your spotlight. Because he steps in front of you. This is what I'm telling you. Good man. Spotlight hogger. But you got to see what the fuck you're working on, okay? He's not in the spotlight because he stole it. He's in the spotlight because it's his work light from fixing all your shit. Okay? Look at it that way. Look at it that way. And you might share that with him. You might share that with him. But chances are it's only going to hurt him in a way he really can't understand, because all this spotlight hogging was him fixing your shit. So maybe the answer is to not really talk about it. To no talk, do with love. Talk about making the time for yourself. Talk about things that you are doing for yourself in your creativity. Talk about new things that you learned. I don't know. But don't ask. To ask is to open the door. You can talk. And he's going to come up with something. Okay? But if you ask, he's going to be butthurt. Because you're just using him for his expertise as to how you can more ignore him. Yes. And according to how you look at it, that's also correct. So you want to do your new thing with love. And maybe you want to... It was always him receiving your attention, right? So now that you're making this other schedule, go ahead and schedule in time for him. But don't tell him. Don't tell him, because he'd be butthurt about that too. Just be with him. Just be with him. And limit how much you talk about your activity, the other thing that you're doing. I know, it shouldn't have to be like that. But you're doing it, okay? It's no longer on a back burner. But there's the Seven of Swords. You cannot rub his face in it. You're going to have to work it in. There's the Ten of Cups, and you will be happy as shit if you do what I'm saying. You're going to be happy as hell. Because see, secretly, well, not secretly, because if you asked him, he would admit it. But it's been so long since he saw that person, I'm not sure he knows who you used to be. And now that you're getting into your little creativity side, you're also getting a glimpse of who you used to be. And I think if he's doing the same thing, like the mirroring thing, if y'all are getting back in touch a little bit with your creativity, because y'all been stagnant for a while, so it's not who you used to be. It's a creative spark, because that's what brought you two together, is that you all saw each other's spark in a land far, far away. And now that the spark is back, I see, I see a waiting. I think you ought to wait and let it come to you. Do it with love, right? Because as you're waiting, you're baking. You're it's going to be awesome. Because you're a hot number. You're just a very vivid, in-depth person, right? Yeah, and your person is too. And the more you do, the more you got to talk about later. That's kind of what I wanted to say. The more you do, the more you got to show. And it's a sight to see. And they like to look. You like to look. Remember? You like their stories. You like their stories. And you're curious. Well, they will be full of shit, of tales about shit that they have done. And it's the stuff that you like. Remember that. Remember that. The two of you are a great pair. There's the devil. Mother, what is up? Okay, from happiness, there's the devil. The Eight of Swords. Oh, you could be so happy, except for, that's that Five of Swords spirit. All right, we'll have that one. The Empress. Is the Empress holding a grudge? You could be happy, except for a few little things, a few little demons renting space in your head. In your head. The Lovers. It just gets better and better. Something shitty you want to tell him. Oh, fuck, you want to escape, because there's some part of him you don't want. Some part of him you don't want. That's the truth. You don't want to tell him. Oh, there you are leaving. You don't want to tell him you're going to leave anyway. Oh, some part of him. Some grudge. Oh, you think he's held you back. You think he's cost you before. And it'd serve him right if you went without him. You'd like to see him took down a peg. He broke your heart. And you're into revenge. You want to make him pay a little bit. You want something from him. You want the fucking truth. Let me say this. Of these two creative natures, I think traditional Pat, your man, is exactly who I described him to be, and that the fixer takes over shit, and and you spent a lifetime with the fixer. Okay, you had a lifetime of him taking over your shit. But on the other hand, you're the same kind of person that likes to move on. But you never, you learn something and then you move on, right? Because you learn it. You like to learn. You're into the curiosity of how the thing works. But he's a better fixer. He's a better fixer. He can fix anything. He can create whatever you wanted. Okay? He's the teacher. You're the student. And you become dependent on him. And you are. And he feels undervalued. He has no value other than being your fixer. He'd like a little, but you think he's all in the sunlight, but he's never really been in the sunlight. It was just a work light. And that is where you clash. That is it. Not only that, but the two of you do mirror each other. You're very similar and you're complementary, right? The light should be on both of you. But it's always on him because you follow. You follow him. But creativity, the flow, your flow is your own. But you give it to him. You gave it to him in preference of yourself for a long, long, long time. Okay? Spirit, show us Seeker's person. Show us how Seeker's person feels. Is Seeker's person going to come? Or is Seeker's person going to go? Or let them go? Seeker? Spirit, tell me what this person feels right now. Tell me how they feel. Tell me what they see. Show me their energy. Do they hold on to the knowledge? Is that what it is? Is knowledge? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is freedom. You can't change it. If you can't change a flat tire, knowledge is everything. Oh, it is hot in here. It's got hot. Did he shut that back door on? Spirit, tell me. Tell me, Spirit, one more. Show me the person in Seeker's mind. Show me the person Seeker's thinking about. Oh, dark side of the moon. Something is revealed. He's angry. He's angry. He's speaking up about it. He's felt unappreciated for a while now. He's mad. He's not looking to do anything for you either. Nope. No more give and take. He's mad. He's mad because of what you're doing. Because it's different. Because he's afraid. Yeah. He's afraid that it's over, that you'll keep on going, and that you'll leave. That everything he's ever done has been for nothing. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. Oh, it wasn't good enough for you. He is not celebrating this happily ever after. Not at all. He feels very bad. He feels left out. It is hot as hell in here. Okay. He's, he thinks the Queen of Cups has turned her back on him. That would be you. He's mad. He's ready to withdraw himself. Just, everybody can go to hell. Leave me alone. He is looking inside a little bit. I don't see him looking at himself. Ooh, there's the Queen of Wands. That's the creative force, though. Okay, he's keeping the cups that he did exchange with you. Withdrawn. No more emotional overlays to you at all. Pouring it into himself, into his creative stuff that we saw earlier. But his heart's not in it. He feels pretty bad. He can't move on without you. He's not happy. He can't even fake it. But that creative flicker is there, and I'm telling you, I've seen it. He feels like that you don't think he has anything to offer. He feels like he doesn't have anything to offer. He's trying to make you happy. He's doing little things here and there. Like I said, he might show up, fix your flat tire, your pipe. You proceed with love, okay? And also, he doesn't want you to have this space but it is in having this space that he turns to his creative inner life. Both of you need the space. And it rekindles him. Don't you ask him about it. Don't put it to him like I just put it to you. And there's the Three of Wands. He's like, oh man, I should have done this 100 years ago. Why did I wait so long? He's re-energizing. And then there's the Queen of Swords. He's re-energizing. And the Queen of Swords. Logical. That, I would say, that's you have a lifetime of unhappy stability. Not unhappy, but not happy. Okay, you second fiddle. That is, I think that is you saying this is what's going to be, because I'm not going to be this person, and in so doing you also give him the space to transform. He truly creates his own prison, and as you space out, he's going to be able to come out of that. But don't talk to him about it. He'll go right back in his shell. And there's the Eight of Cups. Yes, both of you should go ahead and pursue that you've been putting off. It waits for you. Don't worry about his heart. Don't worry about yours. Both of you should shine on for yourself, and then when your shine on is brightest, then you can come back together. I'm telling you. The Two of Wands, choice to be made. You choose you right now. Choose you right now. Because right now it's over. Both of you should, like I said, both of you should be together apart. Work on yourself. Stay together. Try to keep the fighting down. Oh my God. And also, distance will restore boundaries. And a broken heart will not feel so bad. You're carrying a little grudge there, sister. Expunge it. What is it, Spirit? What grudge does she hold? I swear I think it's not enough time in the spotlight. It's because it was the Eight of Wands, which is communication, often communication long withheld. Bam, 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 bam. And furthermore, in the Ten of Pentacles, it just rocks your stability. You're fixing to rip. And I don't know if you really want to. I don't know if it's really the way that you see it. Like I said, stealing the spotlight, you had me convinced. Okay, you've had me convinced for 6 weeks. Stealing the spotlight. A horrible man, a parasite. But maybe the spotlight was a work light. And then he's the magician. Underneath everything, he's the magician. He is your stand-up, do-right, go-to-fix-it man. Okay? And maybe the light just falls on him. Maybe God did that. Okay? And if you want some light, that's fine. And you go ahead and you do exactly what you're doing now, which is creating your own, you're just indulging in your own creative inspiration. And you don't need him. You don't need him, but you want him. All you need to do is let him know that. Yeah. I'm going to call that, oh, let me hit my remote button. Oh my